looking for seats, there's some seating on this back wall. There are some chairs along this back wall.
If anyone is looking for a seat, there's folding chairs against the wall over here. Walk all the way into the gym.
Good evening. Good evening. And welcome, students, parents and family members, staff, administrators, and community members to the Ridgewood Public Schools' first annual All-District Orchestra Program. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jamie Murphy. I am one of the assistant superintendents here at Ridgewood Public Schools. And tonight, it is truly my honor to welcome everyone here this evening and share a little about how and why this landmark performance came to be. Before the district's current strategic plan, Vision 2030, or Journey of a Graduate were even a thought, about 8 years ago, our dedicated and talented instrumental music teachers, Ms. Christy Geronimo and Ms. Janelle King, had an idea to showcase this very special orchestra program and our talented students. Along with Ms. Amanda Slotkin, they began planning for an all-district performance. Their hard work was about to come to fruition with a performance scheduled for April of 2020. However, as we all know, public schools across the country closed their doors that spring due to COVID, and our team had to go back to the drawing board. But they stuck with it, and last fall, planning began again, this time also including Miss Alina Lee, who joined the district in 2022. And their work culminates tonight in what we hope will be the first of many all-district orchestra performances. Everyone here tonight knows that Ridgewood Public Schools is a special district. At a time when many districts have been unable to invest in the teaching expertise and the instruments necessary to sustain an orchestra program, it is important to highlight that not only does such a program exist here in Ridgewood, but that it exists at this level of size, skill, and dedication. Tonight we celebrate the approximately 550 students in grades 5 through 12 who are part of this incredible program. And judging by the excitement in the room tonight, I have a feeling there may be just as many proud parents here as well. I also believe we may very well see some of our students on the Carnegie Hall stage in the not-too-distant future. This performance truly showcases the full continuum of the journey our students are either just beginning or are nearly completing, and all the steps along the way within our orchestra program. I would be remiss if I did not pause to thank and recognize everyone who helped make this evening possible. I want to thank you to our hardworking custodial staff and the team here at GW who ensured this space was ready for tonight. I thank you to our teachers, and especially our music teachers and department staff from throughout the district for their assistance and support this evening. Thank you to Miss Abigail Greenberg for helping to conduct this evening, even though she is one of our choir teachers on a regular daily basis. Thank you to the administrators across all of our schools and the district, and to the Board of Education for their continued support of the orchestra program. Thank you especially to Mr. Chris McCullough, Supervisor of Visual and Performing Arts for the district, who has relentlessly advocated for this team, this program, and this performance. And a special thank you to Miss Christy Geronimo, Miss Janelle King, Miss Alina Lee, and Miss Amanda Zlatkin, whose dedication to music education, their students, and this program made tonight possible. Before I turn the program over to our district orchestra directors, I will just say this. When you hear the music tonight, remember that every note these students play represents hours of practice, patience, and perseverance from these students and their teachers. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to invite our district orchestra directors to the podium, Ms. King, Ms. Geronimo, Ms. Zlatkin, and Ms. Lee, to begin this evening's performance. Thank you, and enjoy the concert.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tonight is a night we have dreamed of for a long time, our very first district orchestra concert. Together, we celebrate a program that began in 1914 and has continued to grow, evolve, and thrive for more than a century. To stand here united across all of our schools is both humbling and inspiring.
A district-wide orchestra concert of this size and caliber is rare. It is rare to have this many students involved. It is rare to sustain such a high level of playing across every grade. And it is especially rare to have a community that so deeply values orchestra and music as an essential part of a student's education. Tonight, you will see what makes our orchestra program so special. Not just talent, but continuity, dedication, and a shared standard of excellence.
Orchestra is about much more than learning an instrument. It teaches discipline because learning a string instrument is really hard. It builds perseverance because music demands patience and grit. It strengthens direction, following skills, because every student must follow directions together. And perhaps most importantly, it builds community. In orchestra, every part matters. Every student contributes, every voice is heard as one team.
And in the world our students are growing up in, a world of instant answers, quick edits, and AI-generated content, orchestra represents something deeply human. The music you will hear tonight cannot be auto-corrected. It cannot be generated with a prompt. It is built through hours of practice, dedication, collaboration, and trust. These are human-produced skills: interpretation, empathy, timing, breath, subtlety, and risk-taking. No algorithm can replicate the shared energy of musicians creating live music in real time.
Students who participate in orchestra develop focus, time management, confidence, and leadership. They learn how to collaborate toward a common goal. They experience the pride that comes with hard work and the joy that comes from creating something beautiful together.
They also learn resilience. In rehearsal, mistakes are not erased. They are worked through. Growth happens because students listen, reflect, and try again. That process builds problem-solving skills and perseverance that extend far beyond the music room.
In orchestra, students practice being fully present. They must watch, listen, respond, and reflect. They learn that excellence is not instant, it is earned. In a time when so much can be produced artificially, these students are developing authentic craftsmanship.
And perhaps most importantly, they're learning connection. Live music is a conversation. It is human expression shared in the same room, in the same moment. That is something powerful and irreplaceable. What makes tonight so powerful is seeing this entire progression in one place. From first notes in 5th grade to the artistry of our chamber orchestra, this is one continuous journey, one program, one tradition, one shared commitment to excellence.
Since 1914, this district has believed that orchestra belongs in our schools. That orchestra strengthens not just musicians, but builds well-rounded people. That human creativity, effort, and collaboration matter. And that when young people come together to create music, live, imperfect, and beautifully real, something extraordinary happens.
Tonight's program highlights the full journey of our students, beginning with our 5th grade orchestra. For many of them, this is their first year playing an instrument. They're learning the foundations, how to hold the bow, how to produce a steady tone, how to play together as an ensemble. Their courage and enthusiasm set the stage for everything that follows. Our 6th grade orchestra builds on that foundation. At this level, students begin developing stronger tone, better intonation, and greater rhythmic independence. They are starting to understand what it truly means to balance and blend within a section and across an ensemble. Now please enjoy the 5th grade and 6th grade orchestra performance.
By the time students reach 7th grade orchestra, their musical vocabulary expands significantly. They tackle more complex rhythms, tone quality, dynamic contrast, and expressive playing. You begin to hear depth and maturity in their sound, and a growing confidence in their musicianship. Our 8th grade orchestra represents the culmination of the middle school years. These students demonstrate leadership within their sections and musical independence across the ensemble. They are preparing not just technically, but artistically for the next level of performance. Up next is the 7th and 8th grade orchestras.
At the high school level, we are proud to offer multiple ensembles that reflect both commitment and artistry. Our symphonic orchestra continues to refine ensemble skills while exploring increasingly sophisticated repertoire. Students deepen their understanding of style, phrasing, and musical interpretation. The concert orchestra raises the bar even higher. These musicians perform advanced literature that demands precision, endurance, expressive nuance. The level of collaboration and accountability within this group is exceptional. And finally, the chamber orchestra represents the most advanced ensemble in our program. Chamber musicians perform highly demanding repertoire that requires independence, leadership, refined musical sensitivity. In this group, every player is both a soloist and a collaborator, listening intensely and shaping the music together in real time. Sit back and enjoy the Ridgewood High School Orchestra's performance.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Chris McCullough. I'm the art music supervisor here in Ridgewood, and I am so happy that you guys made it out tonight. This is such a special event. We, again, have been working on this and sort of daydreaming for a long time, and it's so wonderful that we're able to pull something like this off. Tonight, one of the things I wanted you to think about that I talk a lot about and we talk a lot about in the classroom is this idea of a growth mindset, right? That I can't do it yet, with some more practice maybe. And what you guys don't get to see, is the first day they hand the music out, it doesn't go so great, right? And we work a little bit harder and a little bit harder, and then we have something that's like this, And I just wanted to take a minute for you, if you are here, your son or daughter is in the high school, for you to think back when they were in 5th grade, they got the violin case for the first time, and they opened it for the first time, and they played their first note for the first time. Or if you're here and this is your son or daughter is in 5th grade, to sort of look down the road a little bit, and if they stick with it and keep working hard, what they can accomplish. It's just such a special thing. I get to see it all the time, but we've never been able to put 5th grade all the way through 12th grade in one space at the same time. So I just wanted to thank all of you and all of these guys for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Jamie mentioned earlier when she came up about Journey of a Graduate and Vision 2030, and this really encapsulates that, right? This idea of an arc of what we can do when we work together, be part of a community, practice, fail forward, and try again. So I'm just so happy again that you guys made it out to get to see this. Again, I want to take a moment to recognize all the music teachers here in Ridgewood, but particularly the orchestra teachers that work in all 9 of our buildings. We certainly couldn't have done without them. They have certainly made tonight happen. It's their hard work, their expertise that make this happen every day. So thank you to you guys. In just a minute, you're going to get to see something really special. I got a sneak peek of it. 550 students playing together, all together, as they are going to play Ode to Joy. It is our culminating piece for you guys tonight, and I hope that you see this as a fitting celebration of community, collaboration, and the joy of making music together. Before I put the mic down and we move on, I just again wanted to thank students and parents for helping to make this happen, for our educational leaders and teachers throughout the district, and to know that this is something 1914. If you see the pictures that are up around the building, that this has been something that's going on for a long time in Ridgewood, and it's really the support of this community and the hard work of these kids and our teachers that make this happen. Thank you so much, and enjoy the grand finale.
Wow, I am absolutely speechless. I'm going to come up here with you guys, if that's all right. Let's give it up just one more time for that amazing performance. That was insane. That was incredible. You guys did awesome. So I'm Dr. Mark Schwartz. I'm the superintendent of schools, and I could not be more proud right now. I cannot believe what you guys just pulled off, the teachers just pulled off with synchronizing your conducting like that. And you students, you were able to stay so locked in. That was really, really challenging, and you all did an incredible job. Thank you for this. I'm really honored to stand here and to be a proud supporter of the arts. I want us to be able to continue to support our programs. Parents, thank you for keeping your kids supported in the arts. Students, thank you so much for the hard work that you do at home. This is not something that you can just show up in school and arrive as high schoolers and even middle schoolers and elementary students and perform this way. So it is a lot of hard work. It's a lot of consistency. It's a tremendous amount of hours. But when we study music, we do a tremendous amount for our minds and our brains. We teach ourselves discipline. We teach ourselves growth mindset and learning progressions. We develop our fine motor skills. We develop our auditory processing. And we learn how to work in a group. There are so many benefits to music programs. And you guys have made the whole community so incredibly proud. So before we close out today, when I'm done, I just want to be clear, we can't have everybody just get up and try to get out of here. There's a lot of people here, all right? So when I'm done, I'm going to hand it off to Ms. King. All right, so Ms. King is going to come up and she'll help dismiss everybody. But before we do, we're going to do just a little recognition. But before that, I can't resist. Being able to stand here is just making me so excited as a musician, and I want to try something. Will you guys try a little something, exercise with me? Something cool? All right. So I have to take some sort of a selfie with being up in the middle of all of you, but I thought it'd be super cool if we could all play like a chord or something, and I can record it and we can put it on social media and you guys can all see it later. Does that sound good? All right. So let's try this out. So ready? We're going to get everybody involved. This is an experimental night. We've never done this before at all, so we'll try this too, okay? All right, so listen. And everybody listen. Ready? Listen carefully. All right. So here's the plan. We're going to play a D chord together, but we're going to start just by playing a D. Everybody. We'll start with the high schoolers, okay? High schoolers, can you just give me a nice sustained D? Ready? Go. Great. Middle schoolers, elementary, can you join a D? Ready? Any D. High or low? Ready? Go. Beautiful. Keep it going. Keep it going. Middle schoolers, can you play an F sharp? F sharp, middle school. Great. High school, can you guys give me an A? All right, parents, can you cheer? All right, let's give one more round of applause. Nice job, guys. And then just as one last applause, if you can all join me, we have there's some gifts that we have here for our teachers here, and let's just give has this ever been done before? This has literally never been done before at Ridgewood Public Schools. The teachers do not have to do this. You've done an incredible job, and our administrative team wanted to honor you. So can we give them a round of applause as we honor them with some flowers? Thank you all so much. I'm so proud. Students, that was really fun. Thank you so much for appeasing me. We're gonna put it up on social media. I hope you can find it and maybe see yourself there, all right? All right, Mrs. King.
Okay, so we're going to dismiss in as orderly of a fashion as possible. Just to clear things up, 5th graders will put away their belongings and then immediately return here, Okay, so fifth grade parents, you stay here and they will reunite with, hold on, fifth grade, whoop, sit, whoop, whoop.